So we're gonna start out by making my green pea and portobello mushroom risotto. Now, risotto at its best is hard to beat, and it's always a home run in the romantic meal department. The key to making a great risotto is constant love and attention. Kind of sounds like a relationship to me. Paired up with the soft notes of toasty vanilla and Cupcake Vineyards Angel Food wine, this dish is vegetarian friendly, but incredibly satisfying. All right, so let's get to work. I got my stock heated over low heat, and this pan is preheated to medium high. I'm gonna go ahead and add a few tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, just to coat the bottom of the pan there. And then we're gonna start out with these beautiful portobello mushrooms right down in the pan. Just spread them out so they can all cook evenly. We're gonna season it up with a little kosher salt. And the salt's gonna help pull the moisture out of the mushrooms. And some fresh cracked pepper. A couple of turns. All right, so I just wanna saute these for about 2 to 3 minutes so they're nice and soft on the outside. And remember, we're gonna be building flavor in the pan, okay? Everything that we're gonna cook is gonna go in this pan. We're gonna ladle in the stock. At each level, we're gonna get more and more flavor in the dish. So these look great. Nice and tender. I'm gonna go ahead and pull them out to a plate. I'm gonna keep my pan on. And these are just gonna rest while we finish making the rest of the risotto. Take it over here. Tin it with a little bit of foil to keep it warm. All right, let's go ahead and add some more extra virgin olive oil right back into the pan. And then we're gonna start building some flavor. So, some garlic, a couple of cloves that I've just minced up, and also for some onion and garlic flavor, some shallots. And you wanna be careful that we're not gonna burn the garlic here, okay? So just saute it up. We just wanna release some of that flavor of the garlic in the oil. I'm also gonna add in some herb de Provence seasoning, nice dry herbs. Gonna kind of give it that balanced earthy flavor. Let's give this a nice saute. And it smells incredible in here. Shallots look good. Now we're gonna add in our rice. I've got about a cup of arborio rice. This is risotto rice. And what we wanna do here is toast the grains in the oil, okay? That's gonna add even more flavor. It's gonna release some of that starch as well. So just a couple of minutes. If you need to add some more oil or butter, go ahead, but just until the grains look nice and opaque. Okay, so we've toasted the grains. This looks absolutely perfect. Now here comes the fun part. I'm gonna take this Cupcake Vineyards Angel Food wine, and we're just gonna deglaze the pan, okay? So just pour it in there. Just like that. And what it's gonna do is reduce down, and all that great flavor from the wine is gonna serve as our base in the risotto. I'm just gonna give this a nice stir. We're gonna cook all the alcohol off and leave all that great flavor in the wine. This looks fantastic. Okay, so all of that wine has reduced down, and now what I'm gonna do is just ladle in a cup of stock, and just as the rice begins to absorb the liquid, we're gonna be adding more. Remember what I said about constant love and attention? We're gonna keep this process up, stirring to activate the starch, nice and creamy. This is gonna go for about 25 to 30 minutes. Okay, so this has been cooking for about 15 minutes, but I went ahead and poured myself a glass of wine while I wait for things to finish up. So my risotto is almost done. One of the last steps, I wanna fold in some beautiful green peas. So I've got about 1.5 cups. And these are just gonna take about 2 minutes to cook through, all right? Just mix it in and make sure they get to the heat, work all the way around. Okay, so the peas have cooked through, and to finish this dish, we're gonna add in a little love. I've got some heavy cream here, about 1/4 cup, and then also some butter, about 2 tablespoons. Add that down. And then I'm gonna finish with some Parmigiano Reggiano cheese. We're just gonna grate in to taste. Perfect. All right, so let's give that a nice stir. Make sure it's evenly incorporated. It's looking outstanding. Now comes the fun part. It's time to eat, and this risotto looks absolutely fantastic. Nice and rich and creamy, just the way we want it to look. So I'm gonna take a nice, generous portion, put it right down in the center of my plate. And remember those beautiful mushrooms we cooked earlier? Just gonna add those directly over the top. Just like that. And then we're gonna finish with some fresh chive over the top. Looks fantastic. There you have it.